It's Mark, Becky, and Mr. Z.
So you read the Facebook comments.
Man.
Did we have a choice?
No. Only Ross can come up with his own nicknames. And people now have grabbed
They love it.
Look at all of these. Way to go, Mr. Z. Mr. Z was on a roll today. Awesome, Mr. Z.
And in case anybody's wondering what we're talking about, you know, Ross may or may not have won the Battle of Generations this week.
I did.
And he may or may not have given himself a bunch of aliases that the community apparently loves.
I guess.
So that's what we're giving him a hard time about this morning.
And Justin was questioning me. He's like, who's going to call you that? I'm like, you don't know my people. And my people are these people. Yes.
Us, repping Gen Z, is now Mr. Z.
And I tried to go through the comments and say thank you.
Okay.
And if I didn't get to yours, thank you. Okay. I really do appreciate it.
Heartfelt.
Yeah, very heartfelt from Mr. Gen Z himself, Mr. Z.
And I might get in trouble for saying this, but I want to say millennials, we have some pretty avid supporters because someone financially supported us as a result of the Battle of Generations. Thank you to that donor. We appreciate you so much, and I feel so seen and supported. Lauren does too.
Our listeners are amazing.
We love our listeners.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Ready for some good news?
We are too.
Here's your positive difference story of the day.
So I may have been one of those girls that had all the Barbies growing up.
Like the whole thing, the collection.
Yes, we'd go to Mexico and my mom would get us like the mini couches, the mini fridge, like the whole gamut. It was super cute. And
Did
now
you
we
have the
wonder.
car, too?
Yeah, I wonder where those things went. Actually, it'd be kind of cool to have. Anyways, point being, Barbie is launching a new line of dolls.
Okay.
Without hair.
Interesting.
And they're doing this in honor of the children with hair loss.
Oh.
Yes.
The kids that are sick.
Yes.
That's actually very cool.
Yeah, and it's really neat because they're doing it during September, which is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And they're also coming out with the first Ken without hair, right?
Hair.
Ken,
Okay.
Barbie's sidekick.
Is this supposed to be the same reason, or is that for the rest of us that are losing hair and need...
No, it's for the same reason. Nice try, though.
Okay.
So this is really interesting and really neat that they're being inclusive with the dolls that don't have hair.
I bet those kids are eating that up.
Yes, it's going to be so sweet to see reactions as they see them out on the shelves or bring them home, open them as gifts.
That's actually really, really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about a way to just be able to say, hey, you're not alone.
Yeah, we see you.
Right. And it feels like, oh, it's just a doll, but it's not just a doll.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I hope I don't sound too much like a Barbie boy when I say this, but we went to, I forgot the name of it, but that big toy store in New York City.
Okay.
And they had a whole section dedicated to the Barbie dolls.
Okay.
And we just like saw the improvement meaning like the way that they would include different people who were maybe outcasted based off appearances, kind of like the hair loss thing.
Yeah.
But they had a whole kind of room dedicated just to that. Like, see, like Barbies, you know, we're not just trying to make them perfect like you would imagine it. Like, people are messed up in these ways too. Not everybody can appear like the perfect Barbie doll, so we're gonna dedicate these Barbies to them.
That's amazing.
Yeah, when you think of that, literally a toy company could actually do something to come alongside and do that. All right, that is our positive difference story of the day. 90.9 KLRC with Mercy Me. Morning. It's Mark and Becky. Ross, the interns, here too with us this morning. So my oldest daughter is on the hunt for a house, which makes me feel crazy old. I was like, wait a minute.
Or just that you raised a very responsible child.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I feel way better now.
Just don't get used to it.
Okay. All right. Appreciate it. So she's been doing all the research. Super proud of her because she's like, you know, crunching all the numbers, doing all the things. Been looking around and found a house last week. She's like, hey, Mom and Dad, would you guys come with me? I'm going to go take a second look. Even brought Grandpa along. She's like, I just need as many eyes as we can get on this, right? And because the first house we'd gone to with her, I was like, I can't let you buy this house, baby girl. But she would have made that decision anyways. But this one, we're walking through, and it's like checking all the boxes.
Yeah.
She's got all these dreams. She works with high school students. She's like, I want to have them over at the worship nights and that kind of stuff. And had this like incredible backyard, all the stuff. And so we're walking through, and we're like, this might be a cool provision. This could be. And she decides, she's like, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to pull the trigger, make an offer. Before literally she could even get the offer in, somebody else had swooped in like a couple hours before. And a lot of times people will wait around to see because if they know other offers are coming. But for whatever reason, the seller's like, we're taking it, we're done, we're out.
Oh, wow.
So she never really even had a chance at it, right? And understandably, pretty bummed. I was bummed because I was like, oh, this seemed like it was perfect. She's recovered. She's looking. And all week I've been like, God, I really wanted that to work out for her.
You wanted it more for her.
I know. I'm like, I'm not going to live here. I'm not spending the money. And I'm the one who's having a harder time letting go.
Oh, wow.
And moving on and trusting that God's got some good plans.
Yeah.
And she's living that out. She's doing it, which makes me a proud dad. But I thought, you know what? Sometimes we just need to remember. It's like, I know God's good. And I know he can work things out and has good plans. But to be reminded of it and to see it in other ways and have to like, okay, where have I seen this to be true?
Yeah, just reminding yourself.
Excuse me. It helps. It helps a lot. So I'm thinking, let's tell some stories this morning.
Who's got a story?
All right. Some way where you're like, God, okay, you said no, or maybe not now. But then you're like, oh, you had something else waiting for me. All right. So you can call or text us 800-909-KLRC.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
I was sharing earlier, so my oldest has been on the house hunt out to buy her first house. So it's been fun to be able to like go look and, walk through the process. And last week, we thought we found the one. She thought she found the one. And we all were like, this looks like it.
Yes.
And she's all ready to make the offer. It was like first day it had been out on the market, right? So she's like, I'm in. And somebody else had snuck in and bought it before.
That's hard.
So everybody's bummed. She recovers. I haven't been able to. I'm like, it's not my house. And I'm still, a couple of days later, I'm moping around. I'm like, grieving. I'm like, God, it seemed like that was the one. Like, why didn't you just make that happen, right? And so we've been talking this morning about how, but it really does help when we remind ourselves and share the stories of like, hey, sometimes God's wait or even no it's just a glimpse that he's got something good, whether it's that situation or something else. Now, you had one that you wanted to share?
I had this house that I was just in love with, and it went up for sale, and I called on it, and the realtor told me that there was a buyer and a backup buyer. So it was impossible. It was done.
So you're like third in line at best.
Yes. And, when you've got a buyer and a backup, so they didn't even bother showing it to me, of course. But every day I had to drive to work, and I passed by this home, and I would say, God, I love that home. I want that home. God, I love that home. I want that home. And I probably did it for about 6 weeks. And then the realtor called me, and she'd been showing me all this bad property, and I wasn't even going to take the call. But I thought, and I picked it up, and the buyer had fell through, and the backup had dropped their backup.
What?
And I got the home.
No way.
Yes. God is good all the time, and if she didn't get that home, it's because there's one better. And
there you go.
It.
Nice.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. I love you guys. Thanks. Bye.
We love you too. Thanks for calling this morning.
And if you have a story you'd like to share with us, please give us a call at 1-800-909-KLRC or 5572. We'd love to hear from you.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC. The positive difference.
We've been talking about ways you see God's goodness even when it's a no or a not for now.
Yes, we had Felicia reach out to us. She says, I turned 40 next week. Happy earthly birthday, Felicia.
There you go.
And she says that through fertility and other health issues, she's not been able to have a biological child. But here they are as a family of 4 through fostering, adoption, and guardianship. She has 3 rotten sweet kiddos. That is quote from Felicia. I love the vulnerability and transparency.
Yes.
Something only God can get you through and on his timing, because that wasn't easy, she says.
Wow. Man, Felicia. And she sent us a picture of that
so
sweet family.
So sweet.
Pretty awesome.
Yes.
And we've been talking about these stories to remind ourselves when God says no or wait or not now, that his goodness shows up in different ways that we even expected. I was sharing about just my daughter's been on the house hunt, so there've been some no's, and she's actually handling it better than I am. I'm like, but God, this one seemed like the one, right? And but I've learned this in having conversations with other people. When you hear the stories of how God says, hey, I'm still good here, and shows up, whether it's a delay or no, I got something different. For you, you've experienced something like that.
Yeah, definitely. Brad and I, we've been married 8 years, and we moved to Siloam 3 years ago. Prior to that, we lived in a duplex in Springdale, and we were just saving to one day buy a house. And every year it's like, we don't need to do it yet. We don't need to do it yet. And then 1 year on Cinco de Mayo, get a certified letter. Our duplex has been sold. The new landlord is giving us 5 weeks to find a new place to live.
Wow.
Yeah.
So at that point, you're like, we got to scramble.
Yeah. I had a baby at the time. And so it was one of those, we thought we had more time. We wanted to have more time. But Jesus was like, it's time. Okay? You've been waiting.
Looks a little different than your time.
And so then we start on this house searching journey. And every house we would get outbid on, you have the appraisal gap you had to pay for. So here we're looking at the numbers, and all of the savings we'd had would have just gone into things that didn't even go to the house itself.
Yeah.
And we're like, we're not doing that.
Yeah, it feels terrible.
Yeah, it just seemed like we saved for nothing. And gratefully somebody was like, hey, why don't you look in Siloam? And we're like, hey, we visited there a little bit ago. We thought it'd be cute. Like, sure, let's go. By God's grace. No other bidders.
Wow.
The house had come off the market because they didn't get anybody to look at it. They had just put it back on the market. We were the only people.
That's
we
crazy.
were even able to do under offering, which was completely unheard of at the time. It was a whole God thing. I didn't even walk in the house. I was outside and I knew this is the one.
Wow. It's actually a really good reminder, because I think a lot of times we think of God having to delay things instead of, sometimes he's not going to speed something up.
This was a kick in the hindquarter we needed.
A little bit.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
When God says no, or maybe not now, or even in Becky's case when you were talking about the house, okay, no, let's speed this up. Because we're not planning on moving at all. But we've been reminding ourselves of God's goodness, even in those situations, whether you say no or wait, or even, hey, no, I'm changing the timetable. I'm speeding things up. Ross, do you have one of those where you've lived that out?
Yeah. I think when praying so often, you get a yes. Sometimes it's a no. Sometimes it's a maybe in the future. Sometimes it's like you don't get anything. And I was thinking about going to this Bible college out in Georgia. And I went, and I'm like, this seems like a very Christian thing for me to do. Go to this Bible college.
Why would God not want you to?
Exactly. Yeah. Why would he not want me to go to a Bible college, learn more about him, maybe, teach the word to other people and be quote unquote more qualified? But then I really started to pray about it. And I'm like, maybe this isn't where the Lord wants me to go. But really, before praying about it, I was already taking steps to get there, to be enrolled in the fall.
Okay.
And I kind of had to backtrack, because I'm like, I don't know if this is really where the Lord wants me, even though it seems in our common sense like, oh, of course he would want us to go to Bible college.
Sure.
Yeah, I was just reminded, man, sometimes his ways really are above our ways, and we can't see that. So that's why I'm here, because I was like,
I was just going to say, and now we have you hanging out.
Now I get to be on the morning show, which is so awesome. Fun. And there's so many other things that the Lord has done. So I was like, even though that seemed like such a great thing, I just think, at least in this season, God has other plans for me.
That's a good reminder, too, because there are things that we would say, for sure, like, why would God not want this, right? Sometimes he doesn't.
Someone once told me, Becky, do you really want this, or do you really feel like you should want this?
That's wow. That's powerful.
Yeah.
The KLRC Morning Show.
90.9 KLRC.
Happy birthday!
Let's go! 1, 2, 3, go! HPPYBRTXDAY. Hey! Happy birthday.
I'm just going to say, if it's a dance contest, my money's on Becky over Ross every day of the week. But good try. All right.
Hey, it's not about us. It's about these birthday folks.
Here we go. It's time for the Marketplace Grill Birthday Bash.
And happy birthday to Herschel Brandon in Gravette. Campbell Powell turning 6 in Cave Springs. Cedar Spearman turning 11 in Cave Springs as well. We have Liam Brunkart turning 5 in Summers. Audra Graves turning 23 in Bentonville. Amaya Olmos turning 5 in Springdale. Andrew Whitehead turning 46 in Gentry. Mary Lee Dykes in Siloam Springs. And Brooke Flores in Siloam Springs.
Okay, happy birthday.
Who's going to share our winner?
Ross, you got it from the randomizer?
Yes. Happiest birthday to Audra Graves in Bentonville. You are our winner today.
Happy birthday.
Congrats.